The Genghis Grill brings you the Bixby Spartan Football Coaches Show with head coach Lauren Montgomery.
Welcome to the Genghis Grill and this week's Bixby Spartan Coaches Show. I'm Pat McGrew, and this is the head coach Lauren Montgomery. Coach, that was an incredible effort by all faces of the game last Friday night against Springdale, Arkansas. You know, how did you think the kids played?
Well, first off, that defense I thought was great. Those guys were spectacular. You saw a lot of red shirts around the ball all the time. It was code red over there for sure. Offensively, I felt like we did a good job. We made first downs and moved the ball, and then we put it in the end zone a couple times when we had to ice that game. And so, and then you also look at special teams. We were pretty clean in the special teams play. And so, I'm with you, Coach. Real happy with our boys. Real happy with the victory, and it's great to have a victory heading into district play.
I got to tell you, that 2-0 halftime score, I know, and I'm glad we were winning. I was hoping the game would end up 2-0. I know you didn't, but that was a great defensive effort by the Spartans all the way around, all phases of the game. But I tell you, you prepared extremely well, and that takes practice players. And who's this week's practice player of the week?
We had two guys do such a good job this week that we got to recognize both of them. First off, Will Wutsky, an outside linebacker, that's been doing a phenomenal job for us, and his tempo is high every day in practice. And then also defensive lineman Jacob Huddleston has been mixing it up. I know gotten into several little skirmishes with Big Dylan Hood this week, and anytime those guys are getting chippy with each other, you know that scout team's giving them a good look in practice. So we're proud of those guys, proud of our boys, and that definitely correlates on Friday night to the victories on the game field.
Coach, I've got goosebumps the way we played. I'm looking forward to this week going down to Westmore, but let's come back to the first half of action at the Genghis Grill and the Coach's Bixby Spartan Show. We'll be right back.
The Bixby Spartan Football Coaches Show is brought to you by Genghis Grill, Jim Norton Toyota, Car Country, Nelson Nissan, Nelson Mazda, Matthews Ford, Midwest Sporting Goods, TTCU, Central States Orthopedic Specialists, Graber and Associates, TRC Disaster Solutions, and by Citizens Security Bank.
The Credit Cruncher is making a move. Buy a car at the Car Country Move It Now Repo Sales Event. All cars and trucks, including repos, must move. Cars half price, trucks 60% off, repos dimes on the dollar. Zero down at every Car Country location. This is a limited offer, and you can only get it from one guy.
The Credit Cruncher at Car Country. Genghis Khan. You may know me from such conquests as the sacking of Yanjing or the famous raid of Bukhara. Good times. But here, at Genghis Grill, I've chosen to turn my efforts from burning and pillaging to more noble pursuits, like feeding and empowering. With 80 delicious fresh ingredients to build your own bowl, you can eat what you want. Could have used you at the Battle of Samarkand. Genghis Grill.
This is Miles and Jeremy at Matthews Ford, where it's a great place to buy a car.
Matthews Ford is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week online at MatthewsFordBA.com.
We just opened up a quick lane, didn't we?
The quick lane's up and running. We're really excited about it. There's no appointment necessary. Come and see us even on Saturday. I'll tell you what, we've got specials online as well as our complete new and used inventory.
You can find that at MatthewsFordBA.com. Give us a call, 251 Ford Matthews Ford, your affordable dealer.
When it comes to safety, performance, and technology, Midwest Sporting Goods offers athletes the edge with products like Shuck football helmets, Tag shoulder pads, new 5150 BB Core baseball bat, or Nike and Under Armour apparel and shoes. Next time you suit up for a game or practice, put some Midwest best on you.
Zero down at Car Country. The only buy here, pay here dealership offering zero down. 6 months on job, 1 year local residence, household income of $2,000 or more means zero down. Visit CarCountryCars.com for credit application or visit the big guy.
He's the Credit Cruncher at Car Country.
Welcome back to the Genghis Grill and the Coaches Show. I'm Pat McGrew, and this is Lauren Montgomery. Coach, let's get right into that first half of action.
Absolutely, Coach. Got some great highlights from the other night. Like we said, the boys playing well all night. We started off with our kickoff team. We got a lot of guys staying in their lanes, doing a good job. Ended up with great field position to start the ball game. Credit Coach Hicks, he's doing a phenomenal job. Watch Mason Yelton right there running underneath their power play, doing a great job, making a big tackle for loss. Mason had a big night. Right here they complete the pass, but what I want you to notice is all the red around the football. we'll let them complete those passes underneath sometimes, you know, in order to get shots on the quarterback, and if we got guys rallying around the ball. Got great pressure. Actually, I think we got held there by their running back, but ended up getting the sack right there. Great job by our boys. I tell you what, everybody's showing up where they're supposed to, running the football. Got great coverage on the back end right there. Got great pressure up front. Right here, look at Jesse Price putting a little pressure on, and then Matt Dreyer in on about a half sack right there. We got several guys in doing a great job. They complete the pass underneath, and we rally and make the tackle. Once again, you'll notice running the football. I believe that is Brandon Turney right there on the big hit on their quarterback. Brandon had a big night with a couple sacks, a couple big hits. Once again, Andrew Pence right here picks one off, and I actually thought he was going to take this thing to the house, but a great job. Wide receiver, ball hawk down there doing a phenomenal job. I thought this was such a big part of the game the other night, the field position battle. Marcus Jordan right here with a great kick. Punt coverage team pinning them down inside the 5. And the defense doing a good job right here holding them, rallying around the ball. You'll see Jake Schneider, you'll see John Kewen, a lot of those guys. And they have the bad snap, and you see us rallying around, end up getting a big safety. And the score was 2-0 for a really long time. And that's kind of nice. Right here, they kick off to us after the safety, and you'll notice we're just one guy away from springing this thing. I know it's any time that our kickoff return team is going to take one to the house, but nonetheless, we got the ball at midfield. We got great position. Watch Marcus Jordan right here, big collision with their big safety. He brings it down, but we end up picking up positive yardage. Marcus does a good job taking one, popping back up. I believe that's DeAndre Jennings toting the rock there at fullback, and the thing about DeAndre, he never gets tackled by the first guy. Got a great stretch play behind the block of DeAndre Jennings. Right there, you'll see DeAndre has his guy down about 12, 14 yards. Good to see DeAndre playing so well. We hit Blake Cooper or Marcus Jordan, I couldn't tell which one right there, on the little stick route underneath. They're blitzing us, leaving those flats open. So we went ahead and took advantage of it. And once again, Marcus Jordan on the punt team pinning them up deep. Blake Kirk, Mason Thompson, all those guys on the punt team. We do a phenomenal job there with our punt team. We got the red shirts rallying up inside, doing a good job. Stuff in their running game. They're a big power running team. They run power out of 2-back, and then they run power read. And Austin Boyer, Jake Castillo, those guys up inside doing a great job. Right there, A.J. Harbin in man coverage doing a phenomenal job. Once again, they're having trouble with their snaps, and we're taking advantage of that, rallying the ball. I see Casey Sade around the ball. Good to see that guy right there. We hand a little zone play right up the middle right there. Continue to work on that running game. Look at Caden Hudson right there. We run the zone switch play, and Caden does a really nice job of reading that cutback lane, picking up positive yardage right there. Proud of those guys, proud of that offense, continuing to pound right there. And you'll notice Casey Sade right there running the hill line, doing a fine job. They run the flare pass. We're rallying to the ball. We got Mason Yelton, got a lot of guys rallying. Their talented running back does a good job trying to bend it back, and then we end up corralling them for a loss, which was good. Good to see those guys doing such a good job and us stretching that. Once again, they try to run the ball downhill with their downhill power play. We got a lot of red coats around the ball doing a fine job right there. Matthew Dreyer on the sack. He had a couple sacks on the night. He's playing well from his defensive end position there. Got a lot of pressure there. Brandon Turney slows them down, allows a lot of Bixby Spartans to make a big play right there. They run the screen pass, but it's a long yardage situation, as you can see, and we rally around the ball and tackle it, get the ball back on 4th down. Blake Cooper right here running the stick route out into the flat, doing a good job there. They run their power read play right there. Jesse Price taking away the quarterback read play, and then the rest of the defense right there stretching everything out. I believe that's Jake Schneider, Casey Say, John Kewen, a lot of guys around that football doing a good job. Once again, playing a little pass coverage. They're trying to get something going. They're trying to sling the ball around, and we got a couple guys open right there, but our pressure gets to them because the quarterback have to run around and make a play. Caden Hudson on the power play might be the big play of the game right there, getting us out of our own end zone with a big 1st down. DeAndre Jennings handed off the zone play. He does a good job. Once again, we come back to the stick route to the flat to Blake Cooper. Blake Cooper, just a sophomore. We're expecting big things from Blake. Got that defense back out on the field, and you see they're trying to run the power. John Kewen, wrong arming, creating a pile right up inside. Casey Sade on the zone blitz right there, turns the quarterback back inside. He feels the pressure, is unable to complete the pass. Jake Schneider comes down, and his cover 3 coverage does a nice job. We come back here, we run the dart play up inside, and Marshall ends up pulling it down and squirting that thing for a positive gain. I tell you what, Marshall's made some good decisions. Kyle Ryan right here on the 2-minute drill, getting out of bounds, doing a good job making a smart play right here. We're moving chains. We felt like this drive gave us a lot of confidence coming into the second half. Look at our guys lining up on the ball, snapping again right here. Marcus trying to make a big play. We end up having to call a timeout here, but we still like where we're at. We feel like we got a couple of unfortunate spots. Otherwise, we're in pretty good shape. Blake Cooper right there on the stick route, doing a good job. We incomplete pass there, it stops the clock. So that drive we feel like gives us quite a bit of confidence going into the locker room at halftime, and we got a few adjustments that we're going to make, and we're kind of excited about it.
Well, I was excited. A great defensive performance. Offense was playing well. But, Coach, I know that you win with athletes. I know that. But and I know how stressful it is a lot of times for the head coaching. But you can only be as successful, and our kids can only be successful if you have a great coaching staff. And I believe that you put together a great coaching staff. Tell us about the 3 coordinators you got that are so important to the program.
Well, Tyler Snyder, our offensive coordinator, doing a great job. Last year he was quarterbacks coach, passing game coordinator, and I've turned it all over to him this year and putting a lot of new dimensions on the offense. His twist, doing a good job. Coach Gaylor with that defense, we went back to the odd front this year, and he's doing a good job manipulating that 3-4 defense. And then Travis Hicks with special teams this year, stepping in as his first year as a special teams coordinator, giving us some good looks. So he's doing a great job, and I'm excited about those guys and the output that they're getting from our kiddos. Well,
it was an all-around incredible feeling at the home of the Spartans and Lee Snyder Field. And, man, I can't wait for the second half action. That'll be coming up at the Genghis Grill Coaches Show right after this.
The Credit Cruncher is making a move. Buy a car at the Car Country Move It Now Repo Sales Event. All cars and trucks, including repos, must move. Cars half price, trucks 60% off, repos dimes on the dollar. Zero down at every Car Country location. This is a limited offer, and you can only get it from one guy.
It's the Credit Cruncher at Car Country.
Genghis Khan. You may know me from such conquests as the sacking of Yanjing or the famous raid of Bukhara. Good times. But here, at Genghis Grill, I've chosen to turn my efforts from burning and pillaging to more noble pursuits like feeding and empowering. With 80 delicious fresh ingredients to build your own bowl, you can eat what you want. Could have used you at the Battle of Samarkand.
Genghis Grill.
Miles and Jeremy right down here at Matthews Ford. And Jeremy, what do you get when you mix direct injection with a turbocharger?
Super excited.
And because it's EcoBoost technology, tell them.
At Matthews Ford, we're proud to present Ford's new EcoBoost technology, where SUVs can get over 30 miles per gallon and pickup trucks in the high 20s. We have a whole line of these vehicles, 5 different models to choose from, and you can look them up at MatthewsFordBA.com.
Give us a call, 251 Ford.
We like Adam, yes we do.
Adam Cash gives you $50 when you open a checking account using our school pride card.
Oh, Adam, you're so fine.
Adam Cash gives our school $50 when you open an account with a school pride card.
Our school gets a donation from TTCU when you use our card.
So does ours. You swipe and TTCU donates.
Our card's the best.
TTCU has more than 30 school pride cards for you to choose. It pays your school $50 and you $50 for getting yours. Get the best today.
Zero down at Car Country. The only buy here, pay here dealership offering zero down. 6 months on job, 1 year local residence, household income of $2,000 or more means zero down. Visit CarCountryCars.com for credit application or visit the big guy.
He's the Credit Cruncher at Car Country.
When it comes to safety, performance, and technology, Midwest Sporting Goods offers athletes the edge with products like Shuck football helmets, tag shoulder pads, new 5150 BB Core baseball bat, or Nike and Under Armour apparel and shoes. Next time you suit up for a game or practice, put some Midwest best on you.
Welcome back to the Bixby Coaches Show at the Genghis Grill. Coach, great, first half, great second half. Let's get into that action because, at the end of it is a victory.
Absolutely. When we come back, we get the ball, and we thought it was important to come out and put together a great drive, and we throw the stick pass to Blake Cooper in the flat once again that they're giving us most of the night. And then also Blake Cooper right here, we come back with our end around off the bubble screen, and a new little wrinkle Coach Snyder's put in, and kind of excited about that. And we run the stretch play right here to Caden Hudson out off the edge. Got a good crease behind Dylan Hood, behind Bodie Clark. And then a great catch right here, Kyle Ryan. That was into great coverage. Kyle just makes a great job. We go up and actually had a hitch called, and they were in our face, so we converted it and took advantage of it. Proud of those guys for being able to do that. You know, holy cow, look at that defense wadded up in the middle. Give Matt Dreyer, give Jake Castillo, give Nick Roller, young freshman, some of those guys some credit up in the middle. Austin Boyer, proud of him as well. Come back right there, Brandon Turney, the old ball hawk, just misses that one. He is always around the ball, Coach. I'm proud of him for doing a good job right there. They run their zone play. We string it out right there. And trying to tell who that is on the tackle, I think it's Mason Yelton doing a good job. Right there, you'll see DeAndre Jennings in on the tackle. You'll see a bunch of guys, a bunch of red shirts around that football doing a good job. Casey Sade right here blitzing off the edge, doing a good job stringing it out. I believe Coach Gaylor called our zone blitz right there, heating them up, giving them a little bit of pressure. And they try to go to the air, and once again, we do a good job right here in coverage. That's A.J. Harbin on coverage in his corner lockdown position. Those guys are doing a good job. They try to block a punt, and our punt team does a good job blocking it up. And then one of Marcus's big kicks for the night, look at DeAndre down there to down it. Those guys doing a good job in punt coverage. They had 2 excellent returners back, and we preached all week about that. Ooh, big hit right there. Can't tell if that was Jesse Price. Couldn't tell who that was from the film angle there, but they're doing a good job. We got some coverage right there. Andrew Pence on the interception on 4th down. We come back. DeAndre Jennings right there, handing off the fullback zone play. He does a good job picking up the 1st down, moving those chains, keeping that clock running in the 4th quarter. Coming back right there, we do a good job in pass coverage right there. You notice Jake Schneer, you'll notice Cole Garland, Marcus Jordan, those guys in the defensive backfield doing a good job ball hawking. Right up here, you'll notice a little line movement right here. Mason Yelton getting great pressure on, and Jesse Price absolutely puts a lick on their quarterback. They complete the pass, but he pays the price. And that's what we want them to do. If they're going to complete passes, we want them to pay a price. And they sneak one in right there in our goal line defensive package. They close down the edge, but to give their coaches credit, is a great call. Coming back right here, running a stretch, getting behind that big offensive line, Chandler Miller, Dylan Trudell, Zach Castillo had a big night. And what do you know, we throw the stick pass again to the flat. They're giving it to us, and I think that's a mark of a good offensive coordinator. Coach Snyder just continuing to take it when they give it to us. Run the stretch play. This is Zach Carrington right here getting some varsity action. We're proud of Zach. He actually got his first varsity touchdown. Kyle Ryan right here catching the slant pass. Good ball by Marshall Ray, doing a good job. And we hit the little tight end throwback screen to DeAndre Jennings, and he's burning up angles, looking faster than ever right there. Coming in right there, Brandon Turney, Mason Yelton, just a host of Bixby Spartans in on pressure. They fumbled the punt snap, and we jump on it right here. Get great field position. We're able to punch this thing in again. Come back right here. That's Zach Carrington on 1st down, slamming that thing, using his strength. A big, strong kid, big senior. Glad to have him out. Glad to have him carrying the rock a little bit. Adds a dimension in our short yardage goal line package. Dominique Jones right there doing a good job kicking the extra point for us. That's big. Coming again, once again, great pressure on the quarterback. Got some guys flying around. And my favorite formation in football, the victory formation, Coach. Going right into stats from the other night, we got some great looks. First and foremost, Blake Cooper did it on both sides, but Blake Cooper had 3 rushes for 11 yards from the Wildcat quarterback. We just expect more from him. Caden Hudson had 10 rushes for 42 yards. Zach Carrington had 6 rushes for 18 yards. And then throwing the football, Marshall Ray was 17 of 28 for 199 yards. And then on the defensive side of the ball, a lot of guys were big nights in tackles. Mason Yelton continued to lead us in tackles, had 12 tackles and 2 sacks. Big night for him. Brandon Turney had 10 tackles and 1 sack. Andrew Pence had 8 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. And then finally, we want to recognize Marcus Jordan, had 4 punts for 124 yards, averaging 31 yards, but most importantly, pinning them deep in their territory. We're proud of our guys, proud of the stats we have, but most important, we got that one important stat, Coach. That's a W.
Well, it was a big victory for the Spartans. And Coach, we'll come back to the Car Country Player of the Week big number 80, DeAndre Jennings, number 1 in your heart. We'll be back after this at the Genghis Grill Bixby Spartan Coaches Show.
The Credit Cruncher is making a move. Buy a car at the Car Country Move It Now Repo Sales Event. All cars and trucks, including repos, must move. Cars half price, trucks 60% off, repos dimes on the dollar. Zero down at every Car Country location. This is a limited offer, and you can only get it from one guy.
The Credit Cruncher at Car Country.
When it comes to safety, performance, and technology, Midwest Sporting Goods offers athletes the edge with products like Shuck football helmets, tag shoulder pads, new 5150 BB Core baseball bat, or Nike and Under Armour apparel and shoes. Next time you suit up for a game or practice, put some Midwest best on you.
These words are what we do. We're unloading all new Nissan Altimas, the world's coolest gas-efficient midsize. Let us offer you cash for your vehicle and ride off in a Nelson Nissan Altima for as little as $189 a month and get 1,000 additional trade dollars with an Altima purchase. You know the song. Nelson Nissan, across from Bass Pro Shop in Broken Arrow, where Altimas are usually $199 or less.
0% for 72 months is back at Jim Norton Toyota. Hurry, get 0 for 72 on every new 2012 Tundra. Get huge clearance discounts, plus $3,000 rebates, plus 0 for 72 on new 2012 Tundras. And
I promise Toyota Care for 2 years.
Plus, you always get a lifetime warranty at no extra charge at Jim Norton Toyota, 9809 South Memorial, where T-Town gets Toyota.
This week's Car Country Player of the Week is number 80, DeAndre Jennings. It seems like you have been playing for the Spartans, and you have a long time. You know, well, I tell you, when we saw that long touchdown run, hey, I called it. I might have called it a play too late, but I knew they were going to get it to you. You know, Coach Montgomery said they're going to want to get the ball a lot to you. But what's it like playing defense and playing offense? I mean, are you able to do both of those? You know, you feel like very comfortable?
Yes, sir. It's just you got to be mentally focused. Where just offense and defense, you got to be great and just no room for error.
Well, have you kind of picked the side you like better?
Offense.
So you like that glory, so you get
yeah.
So like that touchdown, boy. And they put you at running back there at the fullback. They put you at the slot. Your speed is very good. Are you interested in going on and play at the next level now that you're a senior?
Yes, sir.
Have you had any schools looking at you?
ULM.
Oh, great. Well, you had a great game, DeAndre, and you know I hate to think that this is the last Jennings going through this Bixby. You know, all of you have done such a great job, and we're so proud of you, and can't wait to see you. See your brothers, the success they're having in college. Man, you're a great one, and we're very proud of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and good luck next week with Westmore.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back to the Genghis Grill Coaches Show with this week's Nelson Mazda Youth Team of the Week.
This is Miles and Jeremy at Matthews Ford, where it's a great place to buy a car.
Matthews Ford is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week online at MatthewsFordBA.com.
We just opened up a quick lane, didn't we?
The quick lane's up and running. We're really excited about it. There's no appointment necessary. Come and see us even on Saturday. I'll tell you what, we've got specials online as well as our complete new and used inventory.
You can find that at MatthewsFordBA.com. Give us a call, 251 Ford Matthews Ford, your affordable dealer.
Genghis Khan. You may know me from such conquests as the sacking of Yanjing or the famous raid of Bukhara. Good times. But here, at Genghis Grill, I've chosen to turn my efforts from burning and pillaging to more noble pursuits like feeding and empowering. With 80 delicious fresh ingredients to build your own bowl, you can eat what you want. Could have used you at the Battle of Samarkand.
Genghis Grill. 0% for 72 months is back at Jim Norton Toyota. Hurry, get 0 for 72 on every new 2012 Tundra. Get huge clearance discounts, plus $3,000 rebates, plus 0 for 72 on new 2012 Tundras. And
I promise Toyota Care for 2 years.
Plus, you always get a lifetime warranty at no extra charge at Jim Norton Toyota, 9809 South Memorial, where T-Town gets Toyota.
Zero down at Car Country. The only buy here, pay here dealership offering zero down. 6 months on job. 1 year local residence. Household income of $2,000 or more means zero down. Visit CarCountryCars.com for credit application or visit the big guy.
He's the credit cruncher at Car Country.
When it comes to safety, performance, and technology, Midwest Sporting Goods offers athletes the edge with products like Shuck football helmets, tag shoulder pads, new 5150 BB Core baseball bat, or Nike and Under Armour apparel and shoes. Next time you suit up for a game or practice, put some Midwest best on you.
These words are what we do. We're unloading all new Nissan Altimas, the world's coolest gas-efficient midsize. Let us offer you cash for your vehicle and ride off in a Nelson Nissan Altima for as little as $189 a month and get 1,000 additional trade dollars with an Altima purchase. You know the song. Nelson Nissan, across from Bass Pro Shop in Broken Arrow, where Altimas are usually $199 or less.
This week, Nelson Mazda Youth Team of the Week is Bixby 6th grade white with the head coach Greg Harlan. Coach, I heard you had a great game this weekend against a team that, that most people thought that we're going to just run over you, and that's not what happened.
That's not what happened. Yes, sir. We went into it 35-point underdogs, and this team really battled hard, and we did lose the game, but we had a moral victory. 25-8. We did something, we were able to score on them that other Bixby teams have not been able to do.
Well, the thing about it is that at any level, and we're talking about the youth level right now, when you can have a bunch of kids coming together and the coaches, that's what it's all about. That's
Absolutely.
what it's like being, that's what it's about being a Spartan. And we're so glad that you guys are the team of the week, and want to wish you best of luck for the rest of the year, because I know you guys put in so much time.
Yes, we do.
I can remember going out there and you practice after school and you come. It's tough on the families, it's tough on the kids, but man, it's a reward just like this weekend.
Absolutely, absolutely. I couldn't be more proud of these young men, and as you know, being a coach is something special, and I got a special group of boys.
Well, congratulations, and again, welcome. Good luck for the rest of the year, and we're very proud of it, and we want to thank you.
Appreciate it.
Well, that's the end of the Coaches Show from Bixby at Genghis Grill. Next week, we got Westmore, and they are a tough team, but we think we're ready to go. We'll see you next week with highlights at the Genghis Grill.
Bixby Spartan Football Coaches Show was brought to you by Genghis Grill, Jim Norton Toyota, Car Country, Nelson Nissan, Nelson Mazda, Matthews Ford, Midwest Sporting Goods, TTCU, Central States Orthopedic Specialists, Graber and Associates, TRC Disaster Solutions, and by Citizens Security Bank.